yeah, some breezy conditions as well. Saw a little bit of a flutter of some pieces of paper there in the foreground there. So yeah,
You might notice a few trash cans too laying on the side.
winds are howling once again today, and they were yesterday as well. Not quite as bad this morning as they were yesterday, at least not yet. But
We've improved somewhat.
yeah, a little bit there. Welcome back into the Morning Blend. And we'd like to welcome James Alfredson from Goodwill Industries of Northern Illinois. Good morning, James.
Good morning. Thank you for having me.
Now, you are part of a program that is seeking to find people for jobs, right?
That's correct.
What kind of jobs are you training people for?
So the trainings that we're offering are geared towards clean energy jobs that the state is opening up with its new push on becoming clean by 2050. So the type of jobs we're looking for are land and manufacturing, solar, weatherization, anything that would actually help individuals in the community become towards that clean energy movement. So.
That is huge that you guys are kind of helping to spearhead this along with some other partner organizations. How is it going / how can people find you to learn more about this?
There's multiple connection points. So the state talks about hubs, and we're just part of a collective hub here in town in Rockford. We're connected with the Workforce Connection, Rock Valley College, Zion West, and Awaken. So we're just a portion of that. We do a lot of info sessions, we do a lot of connecting, trying to get participants to those partners for training. And then we handle a lot of employment stuff on the backside of that. So we try to connect them with employers in town that are hiring for those types of jobs.
Very fascinating.
Can you be more specific? You said weatherization jobs and manufacturing jobs. What kind of, and solar energy job? Working at a solar field, constructing solar fields? What does a weatherization job look like?
So with weatherization, they're looking at going in and making homes energy efficient. That might be changing the R rating, that might be helping with mechanicals that are in the home. Solar is what it sounds like. They're out in the solar fields, they're working with companies that might have them installing solar panels or programming solar panels, directly connecting solar panels. So it depends on the company they get with and what that company's doing. And then as far as the manufacturing side, we're looking at CNC. So they're creating the parts that are going for your wind turbines, or they're going for these solar panels or things like that. So each kind of part that they're playing is connected to that clean energy in some type of way.
These all sound like specialized skills too, like very specific, which is where that training comes in.
Absolutely. So we provide the training. So we'll recruit a person, they come in, they meet with our specialists, and then they go and attend a training through one of the different partners. And then after that training and they've received those national credentials, we're connecting them with the employers in town that are offering what they need from that training.
What kind of preliminary education do you need before you can begin a training course, say in the solar energy field?
So there isn't any requirement. They can
Okay.
come in,
GED, high school?
whether they have it or don't, we can work with them. We'll find them a training that they can complete and then get themselves onto that next step for employment.
And I'm just curious, how did Goodwill get connected with this initiative? Because it's not necessarily something people think of off the top of their head when they think
Absolutely.
Goodwill. They don't think clean energy.
Yeah, absolutely. I think we were brought, like I was talking about with that hub, I think we were brought to the table because we have skills, that encourage that employment as well as the training component. So they brought us in as that whole collective. So they brought all these organizations together, connected us all, and said, let's get these people trained and get them into jobs.
All right, here's the bottom line here. If I'm thinking of a different job and want to go, training sessions free, or you pay for those?
The training sessions for the training,
Yeah.
we cover that cost for you.
All right, how much? If I can find a 40-hour-a-week job, what's the pay? What kind of job can I get, and how much can I make out of this?
I think it's always the question.
Yeah.
I think it varies depending on the companies that you get into and the amount of experience that you're bringing in as well. So you're looking to make an actual sustainable income, and you're looking to have a career versus that.
Yeah.
Just step into a job. So we always say, you're looking at anywhere from 40 to 70,000. It depends on what company you're with and what skills you're bringing there. So.
Okay.
Always fascinating. And you guys have your big event coming up here soon, so people can meet some of these folks and learn more about it in person.
Yes, so we have our event on Thursday. It's one of our first we're going to be doing. It's at the UW Health Sports Factory. It's from 1 to 4 on April 17th. And this event is kind of an introduction to the community about clean energy, about the CEJA Workforce Hub. So you'll have all of us partners there. And then you'll also have different employers that are hiring, so we can start connecting you immediately at that event with those employers. So the great part about those events is if an employer meets you, identifies that they want to work with you, they can actually refer you to us for the training that they need, as well as potential on-job training as well.
So you could potentially leave this event with almost having a job. Is that the best?
Absolutely.
You don't for sure have it, but
At least a path.
Yeah, pathway to
You'll be
it.
able to connect with employers, you'll be able to speak to them about what they're looking for from their employees, and then connect with the people that can get you that training. So
great.
it's kind of an event we're going to be kicking off. This is the first one, and we're hoping to do many more in the community.
All right, this will be this Thursday, 1 to 4 at UW Health Sports Factory in downtown Rockford.
Yes, sir.
All right. So, do you need to bring a resume
yeah. Should
then?
you just
or-
have one just as a case?
I encourage everybody
Okay.
to come like you're on that on-spot interview.
Okay. It's a job fair
bring,
type
bring your
scenario,
resume
yeah.
if you have it. We actually have a table that we'll have available to kind of review your resume with you as well, or talk about some highlight points to fix on it maybe. And then bring yourself ready, connecting with the people, speaking, and having that opportunity. So,
Okay.
You never know what can happen. So
Absolutely.
it might be a new career for you, and you might meet the right person.
All right. Thank you, James.
Thank you.
James Alfredson with Goodwill Industries of Northern Illinois. Clean energy jobs. They're having a introductory job fair this Thursday afternoon in downtown Rockford at the UW Health Sports Factory. You can find out more information through theworkforceconnection.org, goodwillni.org. They've got building locations in Rockford, Belvedere, and Freeport as well. We'll be right back.